and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And the Oklahoma City starting five. Nas Reed out there with Williams. Then it's Maxey, and it's Morgan in at the center position. And for Washington, they've got Kyrie Irving. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Adams in at the five, roaming the paint. We're right in the middle of the year, Brent. What's... the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point, physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity. You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Adams. Here's Coulibaly from deep. He's off on that one. Lee on the wing. Here's Morgan. He's guarded by Irving. And Irving comes to help. Oh, ripped away. 3-on-3. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Morgan. And here is Maxey. And the bucket is good.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And so it's Washington with it. Right wing. Here's Towns. Morgan with the rebound. Lee on the wing. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Maxey. Clock at 6. There's the three. On target from range. Maxey's got 5 now.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Towns outside. Irving for 3. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Now is the time.
And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. In third, the Thunder.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Morgan. Outside Reed. The three. Offensive rebound and another shot. Shot's good by Morgan.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Korver. Pass to Adams. Now Irving. 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. And another basket for Washington.
Coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Lee. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Thunder trail by 4. Maxey passes to Morgan. Outside, Williams. Outside Reed. Pass to Lee. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns with the ball. Reed defending. Fades. And there's Towns on the assist by Adams. Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Lee, the pass to Williams. Here's Morgan. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here is Irving. His last outing, he had 18 points. Shot's good by Towns. Here's Maxey. 4-point game. Outside, Williams. Here's Lee. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Lee's got 5.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Korver. Towns for 3. And it's Lee with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brett.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting, and his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brett.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, BA.
Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Towns. 7 points in the game. Irving. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Thunder making a switch here. Silva's checked in. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Pass to Morgan. Here's Lee. For 3, Maxey nails it from 3. Maxey's got 8.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Towns outside. 3-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Pass to Wall. Here's Silva. Unloads. Here's Lee. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 3-point Thunder lead.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Irving. 1:51 left in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, boy, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
The first free throw is good. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And Washington making a change here. Siakam's checked in.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Pass to Silva. Back to Maxey. They set the pick. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Washington. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick. As quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Not good there, Allie. Thank you.
One shot.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Pass to Adams. Here's Korver. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Over Irving. The jumper from the wing off target.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Washington foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Wall. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Wall. Thompson, he's checked in for Maxey. He does not get the second one. The Wizards with a lead. Now Irving, 11 points in the game. Pass to Korver. Outside Irving. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Washington. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Williams, and it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Korver, beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Korver's got 8.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Silva, yet to see a basket. Here's Morgan, on the wing Thompson. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Grant, when you talk about consistency in officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Washington.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Irving, the pass to Towns. Back to Irving. Going inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington, Kyrie Irving. Shooting 1.
Thunder trail by 4. Williams passes to Lee. Outside, Williams. Releases. Nails the wide open jumper.
Showing more and more how ideal a wing player he is, Williams. Such a polished J.
Pass to Adams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
The line for 2. Adams.
The free throw drops for Adams. And so he hits both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Here's Silva. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Coulibaly. Irving for three. Washington again can't hit. Thunder trail by 4. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Lee. Takes the 3. Silva can't hit. Washington has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
It's time for the dance man. Let's get ready. If you see yourself on the screen, show us your best dance moves. Let's go. No, thank you. Let's see those dance moves.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Here's Irving. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Towns for three. Morgan with the rebound. Morgan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Williams. Outside Maxey. Here's Morgan. Over Adams. No good, off the front rim. Irving against Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
You tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
Who's shot?
First free throw is good.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Silva. Williams with it. Launches it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Korver. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Now here's Maxey. He had 9 points in his last time out. And it's blocked by Irving. And he's able to get it back. And he comes up with a bucket. Maxey's got 10.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Towns a screen on Maxey. Pass to Adams to the left side wing. Towns left side. 6 to shoot. 20 feet out. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
It's so hard to impact Towns' shot, even if you're right in his face. Tough to defend his combination of size and accuracy. Just phenomenal.
Here's Morgan. He has 6. Pass to Silva. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now here's Irving. Shoots over Maxey. Morgan with the rebound. Morgan's got rebound number 8 now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Beasley's checked in for Washington. Rondo comes in for Kyrie Irving. He hits the second from the line. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Washington in second.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Adams, the pass to Rondo. Back to Adams. And here's Rondo. Over to the wing. Here's Korver. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Korver's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
First personal foul.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Maxey on the wing. Check by Rondo. He was all alone on that one. 13 points in the game.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Here's the pick. Pass to Korver. Lets the three fly. And the Wizards with another three.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Here's Lee. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by the Wizards.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7. Here's Lee. Drills it from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Washington has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Rondo. Adams a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Morgan passes to Lee. Here's Silva. He's guarded by Beasley. Here's Morgan. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Coulibaly. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Beasley misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Pass to Korver. Outside Coulibaly. Beasley outside. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Beasley's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 29 seconds left in the first half. Williams up top to the wing on the left. Here's Silva, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Coulibaly, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Washington. They lead by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Christian. You guys are holding the lead after 2 quarters. What's going to be the focus in the second half?
Just, keep the same energy that we're building off of. We just got to keep the same intensity. They're trying to slow the game down, but we're doing a good job of playing our game and keeping our pace.
Guys?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast with the butter and the jelly. Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Washington with the ball. 3-point lead. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Oklahoma City's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Back to Maxey. For 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
Towns passes to Adams. Back to Towns. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thunder trail by 3. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. They set a pick. Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Irving, the pass to Towns. Here's Irving. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
Master from the mid-range. You just assume Irving's going to drill that shot every time.
Here's Lee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Lee at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
pause in the action. Let's check out the top rookie rim protectors over this past month. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Lee, the pass to Maxey. Ooh, good D by Irving. Wizards leading by 3. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Korver. Into the lane. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Washington. Williams from long range. The shot misses. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Irving taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Washington leading by 5. Pass to Adams. Outside Irving. Oh, sweet move. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's Morgan, and the 18-footer right on the mark. And now just a 3-point Washington lead.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's Lee. 9 points in the game. Pass to Reed. And here is Maxey. He's guarded by Irving. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
There's the strength training coming into play for Maxey.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. Washington making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Adams. Pascal Siakam comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And James is subbed in for Koulibaly. That one drops. He ties it up. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Irving. It's deflected. Wall looking over the floor. He takes it in. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And the Thunder making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
For the Thunder. Number 30, Ahmed Thompson.
Williams finds DeRozan. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to DeRozan. Over Irving. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Here's Korver. To stop the drop. Oh, over the top. Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Wall with a screen on James. To the middle. Shakes him. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got his second bucket on the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Irving, the pass to Korver. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Thompson finds DeRozan. Williams against James for the lead. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision making.
Okongwu, a screen on Wall. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The Thunder have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And there's a pick. Down low. And the big finish by Wall.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Washington trailing. Irving, the pass to Korver. Thompson against Irving. Okongwu, a screen on Thompson. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 25 points.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Outside Wall. Here's Williams. Siakam pulls down the board. Washington has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Thompson pulls it in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
DeRozan looks it over. Fires from the line. The rebound by the Wizards. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Irving. And he lobs it up to the rim. Thompson with a steal. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Irving. Here's Korver. Off the mark there with a 3. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Thompson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. Beasley's checked in for Washington. Rondo comes in for Irving. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Silva's checked in. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Beasley outside. Over Williams. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Beasley's got 5 now. Williams with it. He's got 14. Shoots over Beasley. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Outside, Rondo. Pass to James. Drains the triple. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup for the bucket.
That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Thunder out in front, up by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Thunder, they've got Jalen Williams, and it's Wall in at the 2. And James has got the ball here for Washington. Inside, here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Lee. Outside Wall. The 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And it's Washington with the ball. Siakam, right side. Knocked away. Ball with it, and Rondo picks him up defensively. And he lays it in. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Here's Rondo, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line. Morgan with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Pass down, Siakam.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And he drops it first. The Wizards making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Maxey, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both good from the line that time. And we've made our way through just over 1.5 minutes of this 4th quarter. Outside, Rondo. Towns taking his time here. Back to Rondo. 5 on the clock. It counts! And the foul! It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
At the line for the Wizards, Rondo. 1 shot.
Thunder leading by 3. Outside Wall. Pass to Silva from behind the arc. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Korver. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. Thunder leading by 5. Maxey passes to Morgan. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
You're not going to see him miss too many from there. Just a handful to defend.
Towns outside. Beasley outside. From deep three-point land. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Morgan's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Silva, that's good.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
The Wizards have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Korver. Adams high post. Now Rondo. Shoots over Maxey. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo. He's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Maxey passes to Silva. Now Wall. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Beasley. Deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Rondo.
Into the lineup for your Wizards. Number 14, Kyrie Irving.
Outside Irving. Here's Korver. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They lead by 4. Outside Maxey. Here's Lee. Pass to Wall. Here's Maxey. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Towns.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And so Towns nails them both. for Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Morgan passes to Silva. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Korver. Pass to Towns. Takes the 3. And they recover it. Here's Korver. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. And another miss by Washington. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Lee, the pass to Silva. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in for Wall.
Line for the Thunder. Silva at the line for 1.
Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Towns. Here's Korver. Towns on a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Korver, that one's good. Korver's got 7 now in this quarter.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
At the line for the Thunder, Silva. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And though he let one get away, he pushed this to a 2-possession lead.
Pass to Korver. Back to Towns. Now here's Koulibaly. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Irving.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
If you want a t-shirt, and you know you do, make some noise! It's t-shirt time! If you want a t-shirt, make some noise! Who wants a t-shirt? It's time for t-shirts!
The Wizards making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Reed's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside, Williams. Pass to Reed. Williams on the wing. Counted from distance. Williams has got 14 points now in the second half.
This is so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Make some noise. Here's back. Wizards High Squad. It's time for some t-shirts. Let's make some noise.
Here is Irving to the right side. Korver passes to Adams. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, it's Washington converting.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam being that guy for this team.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Thunder. Wizards trail by 6. Now Irving. It's tipped. 1:36 left in the fourth. Here's Maxey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 23.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
A minute 31 left in the final quarter. Irving against Maxey. And it's Irving missing. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Outside Reed. Here's Morgan. Williams passes to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. It's Coulibaly with a rebound. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Irving, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And it's Morgan missing. And Washington with possession. 8-point game. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. That shot is off.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Back to Maxey. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Connects from downtown. And that's an intentional foul.
Corver. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Nine seconds left in the game. And there's the foul. He'll go on Kyrie Irving.
Personal foul.
And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're behind by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. All right, dancing machine. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Let's go!
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Thunder, Lee. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching, and time to present our player of the game.